Hello, and welcome to take a look at boat payout towing to thermals at Bygland. Boat payout towing, you easily get to 1000 meters, so how hard could it be to get to the thermals? Well, actually, the fjord cold water mitigates thermals. It kills the thermals, so
Yeah,
it's
go,
not
go,
always
go.
that easy to catch a thermal after a boat payout tow. Here we see a failed attempt, and even though we go pretty high, we are towing to the south of this fjord. And we are towing towards the wind, so we get some 1,200 meters or something, and it should be all good, you think? Well, no, actually it failed to catch the thermal, and this is the drain. Here we see that the local sun breeze spreads cold air to the local hills, and you get a convention line, and the lift is inland. And here is the local best trigger on this wind direction. And the normal glide, actually, you don't reach it. So here is the tow where the distance to the thermal trigger, you have to fly through sink. Normal conditions, this glide ratio will not be a problem whatsoever with this glider. But flying in sink, we ended here, on the ground, looking at the thermal trigger. Then getting some instructions from the boat driver Ole Jørgen Løvland how to do it, and that is to do a different strategy, and that is to tow using the wind. You go to the right now and do something called kiting. You turn the hang glider to the right. There is no weak link in this system. The boat driver and the payout system is the safety. They will release you in case you are doing a lockout, so you can happily go to the right and start kiting with the wind. Here you see the wind on the water and the boat, and boat driver advise you to go as far to the right as possibly before we do the left-hand turn to the east. And especially in the turn, you will get a lot of altitude, and we get up to maybe 600 meters above the ground and into the thermal trigger. Here the boat driver instructed me to go to the left, that is downwind of the boat, and do the kiting, push a lot, go as far to the side as possible, and they keep an eye on you, so if you go too far they will release the pressure on the line. And now they have reached the point we have agreed to release. There is no radio communication, and here we go. Go for the thermals, and problem now is that we are in a sinking air area. This is really shitty air. This glider normally sinks with 1 meter per second, but here it sinks with 2, almost 3 meters per second before reaching the shore, and now the air gets a little bit better. You will hear on the variometer that the air is getting a little bit better when crossing the convention line and into the lift area. And the thing about this thermal trigger is that the air from the small village below will, to the east side, will be thermal active, not so much on the west side. So here you can see that we actually going for as far inland as we can to catch the thermals. And here we go. There it was. Very predictable, very easy. A comment to the boat driver in Norwegian language.
Nå greide vi endelig å gjøre sånn som vi hadde avtalt, at jeg skulle surfe ut på sidene og drage meg opp i vinden. Det funket jækla fint. Og her henger du rett opp i ternikken.
Look at the clouds. Over the fjord there is blue sky because there is no thermals, and the thermals and the clouds are a little bit distance from the fjord. And here we are climbing up. Thermals everywhere, very easy to fly. Haraldsten, the topless glider, actually he towed to the south, but he flew far inland to get away from the sun breeze and the sinking area. And even that glider had a problem to do the far glide from Laudal all the way up to Bygland.
Fin tur?
Ja, det ble fin tur. Det var ikke som i går.
Nei.
Nei, man var høyere. Det var 2003, 2002.
Ja. Jeg startet litt senere. Det begynte faktisk å dø ut litt på
Ja,
slutten.
jeg så det ser på skiene.
Ja.
Det begynner å kjøres ut. Det var fint å ta det.
Hæ?
Det var fint å etter båten.
Everyone are welcome to visit Gamaveka, which takes place every year, late July. And there is boat payout towing of paragliders and hanggliders. Extremely experienced environment, very professional, and you should experience this. Thank you for watching.